Welcome back to my channel, Dead of Night. Jason never believed in ghosts, or curses, or anything supernatural. That changed during the night shift he took at St. Ethel's Hospital. He'd been hired as a temporary night guard, covering the 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift. The pay was decent, the hospital quiet. Too quiet. Most of the lights were off after hours. The halls echoed with the buzz of flickering fluorescence, and every footstep sounded like it belonged to someone else. His job was simple: make rounds every hour, check security cameras, and report anything unusual. The hospital was old, partially shut down for renovation. The first 2 floors were still in use, but the 3rd floor had been abandoned for years. Water damage, they said. Mold, structural decay. Nobody went up there anymore. That first week, nothing happened. Jason would walk the halls, scroll through his phone, sip lukewarm coffee. But on Friday night, something changed. At 2:13 a.m., the security monitor blinked. Jason leaned closer. One of the cameras, camera 3B, had switched on. His stomach dropped. Camera 3B was on the 3rd floor. He stared at the screen. A hallway bathed in darkness. Then, movement. A shape, pale and thin, stepped into the camera's view. It wasn't walking. It was twitching, jerking, like a marionette with tangled strings. Jason blinked, leaned in, trying to get a clearer view. The thing had long hair and a hospital gown, bare feet. It turned slowly as if sensing the camera. Then it looked straight into the lens. The feed cut to static. Jason's heart pounded. He reached for the radio but stopped himself. What would he even report? A glitch? A ghost? He had to check it out. He grabbed his flashlight and keyring, his hand trembling slightly. He told himself it was just some homeless person who got in. Or maybe a nurse playing a prank. That had to be it. He took the stairs up. The 3rd floor door resisted, like it hadn't been opened in years. Dust coated the handle. It creaked as he pushed it open. The air was thick and cold, unnaturally cold. He stepped inside. The hallway stretched ahead, dim and decayed. Ceiling tiles hung loose. Wallpaper peeled like rotting flesh. His flashlight flickered once, then steadied. He passed by empty rooms, doors ajar. Each one whispered silence. Then he heard it. A thud, then another. Soft, dragging footsteps. Jason froze. The sound was coming from room 313. His flashlight trembled in his hand as he approached the door. The small window was fogged over on the inside. Something moved behind it, slowly, rhythmically. He reached out, pushed the door. It creaked open. The room was empty, mostly. A single hospital bed set against the wall, rusted wheels locked in place. The mattress was torn, stained. A dark figure stood beside it, facing the corner. It wasn't moving anymore. Jason stepped in. "Hey, you okay?" The figure didn't respond. His voice cracked. "You're not supposed to be here." The figure turned. It was a woman, or had been. Her skin was gray, waxy. Her eyes were hollow pits, black and endless. Her mouth hung open, far too wide, as if screaming in silence. Her hospital gown was soaked in something dark and dry, and she was floating, just an inch above the floor. Jason stumbled back, nearly dropping the flashlight. Then she lunged. There was no sound, no scream, no crash, just motion. One blink and she was inches from his face. Her hands were bone-thin claws, grabbing nothing, twitching in the air. Her mouth opened wider. Too wide. Jason ran. He bolted down the hallway, heart exploding in his chest. The hallway stretched longer than before. Every door he passed slammed shut behind him. He reached the stairwell, flung the door open, and screamed. She was there too, at the bottom of the stairs, staring up at him. No footsteps, no breathing. Just there. He turned and took the elevator, pressed the 1-inch button a dozen times. The doors closed, slow as death. As the elevator descended, lights flickered. The car shook. Then it stopped.